Today we will be talking about the 2018 Muscat Canelli from Fresno State Winery. Um, my name is Brenna Pratt, and with me is Ben Benitez, Henry Campen, and Amir Zhang. So the Muscat Canelli was harvested at 25.2 bricks, and the fruit came right from the Fresno State vineyards. These grapes were put direct to press, so whole clusters right into the press. The juice was then cold soaked for about a week and then inoculated with Cotes de Blanc yeast. For this white wine, we did a long cold fermentation in stainless steel tanks, and this took about 6 weeks.
So we had a few different goals for this wine. We wanted to preserve some of those lovely aromatic compounds that are present in the Muscat fruit. So we did a long cold fermentation, which gave us some nice lees contact for a little bit of complexity and the mouthfeel aspect. We used Cotes de Blanc yeast. It's a little bit easier to do a stop ferment with a little bit of residual sugar. We also left some higher carbonation levels in the bottle just to give it a little bit of spritz. Some of the things that sort of we had to overcome along the way was the hot weather here in the San Joaquin Valley. It can lead to some lower acidity levels, which can be not as good for Muscat wine. So we did, again, the long, slow, cold ferment with the Cotes de Blanc and some acid adjustments along the way to kind of overcome this. And we did a lot of hand picking and hand sorting to make sure our fruit was as good as we could get it. We did a little bit of fining at the press just to add some clarity and avoid the phenolic bitterness, which definitely showed through in our final sensory.
Well, in regards to laboratory data, there's many reasons why we conduct a analysis of the wine and the fruit, not only for just quality control, spoilage reduction, and process improvements, but also blending, if we have to export this wine, and additionally regulatory requirements. But in regards to pH and TA and SO2, acidity pH, it's usually expressed as total acidity, or more importantly, more accurately, titratable acidity. And then pH is the measure of the free hydrogens in solution. pH also is perhaps the most important analytical parameter in regards to our lab analysis, just in the implications it has in sensory characteristics and in stability, mainly SO2. SO2, the big thing that is it relates to pH, and that winemakers decide SO2 adjustments based on the pH in regards to adjust to a molecular SO2 just for that antimicrobial stability. With our acid adjustments, you can see that we had a pH about a 3.34, so pretty accurate on our numbers there. Our TA was about 5.2, so it's pretty good. Malic acid, 0.9. We got an alcohol by volume of 13.1%. Free SO2, that was done with the Ripper method, and we got a 26.8 milligrams per liter, and our dissolved oxygen at 0.54.
We also did the sensory testing. We made some tasting notes. The appearance intensity is medium. The color is kind of gold, look like straw color. Turbidity is pretty low. The wine is pretty clear. The aroma intensity is medium high. It's pretty aromatic wine with foxy and floral aroma. The wine tastes very good. We got medium acidity, low alcohol, low bitterness. The finish lungs is just medium. We got rich flavors of peach, pear, red melon, lemon, and the lychee on the finish. That's
So in conclusion, after running some lab analysis and doing a sensory evaluation, we've concluded that the Fresno State winemaker and student assistants successfully produced a really great wine and fit all of their goals. So thank you so much for watching.